Warning! Some viewers may find this podcast repugnant. Viewer discretion is advised.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Welcome to the Rebel Podcast, that's the number one. They don't want you to hear, so they trying to take us down like a pendulum. Always on the move, but we underground. Talking politics, conspiracies, and pop culture. Think I'm losing my mind? Well, you are not alone. Come and join us, feeling the vibe and we're in the zone. We can fight, but I just need you to be ready. Cause when the revolution comes, you better hold it steady. Still, let's go to
We have two countries that have been fighting so long and so hard that they don't know what they're doing.
They haven't been destroying anything.
Clear in how I characterize this. This is mostly a protest. It is not generally speaking unruly. Clear in how I
wrap up smear. You smear somebody with falsehoods and all the rest. It's called a wrap.
The truth, so they censoring the truth, but the truth is coming out. So what the fuck you wanna do? Tell me that I'm wrong, but then again I'm proving right.
Provide a definition for the word woman.
Who the fuck are you? It's you and me.
Can I provide a definition?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I can't.
You can?
Not in this context.
So
I'm not a biologist. I can't.
Welcome to hell, motherfucker! Talking about this. Yeah, they don't want us talking about this.
Oh, yeah. What's up, guys? What's up? Oh, hold on real quick. Uno momento while I sit here and read you a disclaimer. Yeah, I'm working on that. Hello. Dude, why can't I hear myself? Oh, here we go. All right. Little disclaimer here. Rebel Podcast provides commentary and open discussion on conspiracy theories, political topics, and pop culture. The views and opinions expressed by the host and guests are their own and are shared for entertainment, discussion, and informational purposes only. Any reference to conspiracy theories are presented as analysts and conversation, not as verified or established facts. We encourage listeners to think critically, emphasize that, do their own research, also emphasize that, and form their own conclusion. Listener discretion is advised on top of the repugnant advisory. Anyway, yo, what's up, guys? What's up? Dusting off the dust off this microphone. Hey, welcome to our the Rebel Podcast. Yes, formerly known as the LOD, and I have a couple guests on this podcast. Here you go, Mr. Big Fish.
What's up? How
Midwest Mythos. Oh, good, brother. And then we got back again, SpeakinCoad.
Pew pew pew.
Conspiracy of the Dead Man. Yeah. Welcome, fellas. Welcome. So, Mr. Midwest Mythos, please tell us about yourself.
So, I'm Riley the Big Fish, host of the Midwest Mythos. I'm your man when it comes to anything cryptids, anything ancient history, just that stuff that's supposedly happening in your backyard that everybody tells you is not true and not really happening. I'm the dude that'll sit there and tell you it's true, or it could be.
Cool. So what prompted the name Mythos? Because here I like to get everybody's like the backstory for like the usernames.
Oh yeah.
So what provoked that the Midwest Mythos?
So I've lived in the Midwest my whole life. Born and raised in Michigan, first 23 years of my life. Recently, the last 2 years, moved down to Indiana. But the Midwest has always been a big part of my life. And I'm also a real big English nerd. I had plenty of college professors tell me that I should have been a English professor instead of going to school for engineering and conservation. So I was like, all right, my favorite type of English while writing is alliteration. So I was like, all right, I got to have something that rolls off the tongue and people will have fun saying. So I was sitting there talking to my buddy, and I was like, all right, I was going to name it Monsters, Myths, and Mythos, or just Monsters and Mythos, something like that. And I was like, nah, I got to have my roots in there. So I was just like, Midwest Myths. And then my buddy was like, no, you got to hit the Midwest Mythos. So I was like, all right, I like it. It sticks. Asked a bunch of people, and they're like, I can't stop saying it. I was like, all right, there we go. That's what I want. I want it to be ingrained in people's minds. Say it 5 times fast, and you'll never forget it.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Hey, well, what about you, Drew? I'm pretty sure. I'm sorry, Code.
Okay.
Sorry. Here we go again. Here we go.
I said to use my code name, Twisted Squash. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Just Twisted Squash. Yeah, exactly. Oh shit. Oh, so how you guys been doing? You guys been doing all right today?
Yeah, man. Just got off work in 12 hours about 20 minutes before I hopped on.
Oh, that's why your eyes are so squinty.
Yeah. But I'm amped and ready to go.
All right, man. Let's go ahead and get going. Okay, guys. Topic, of course, is the squash, the Sas-Squash, Sas-Squashing the Mothman, and yeah, we're we haven't well, I haven't, I heard about Bigfoot a lot, growing up, ever since, because I mean, when the 90s hit, I was watching all these TV shows and stuff like that, and that the original video of the Bigfoot of the Sasquatch, I guess we can go ahead and call him Bigfoot. I don't know, it's just easier for me, but yeah, that old video, it's called the Gremlin film or whatever, German, or I may be saying it wrong. Film. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, the Patterson Gimlin?
Yes.
Yeah.
They growing up, and it's weird because half the time I don't remember crap, but it's weird that when they showed that on one of their, I think it was Beyond Belief or one of these shows that were trying to debunk stuff and stuff like that, they said that the original film was like looping, like it actually looped. So therefore, I'm like, or it was piecemeal together and stuff like that. I'm like, I don't know, but at first I thought it was like a big hairy dude with the wolfism face and all that stuff, that hairy condition that goes on,
like the Wolfman guys from Ripley's Believe It or Not.
Yes, correct. That's what I thought it was. It's like some form of wolfism, like, because I mean, you hear about those, you hear about some of those people that have like, the hairy faces and stuff like that. And I think this dude just had a bad case of it. But anyway,
gone off the deep end.
Yeah, exactly.
He forgot his nair.
Yeah, exactly, man. So yeah, all right, man. Let's go ahead and let's go ahead and just jump on this. Yeah. So, so Mr. Riley, you said you had some experience with Bigfoot.
Yep. Actually, I've traveled all over the east side of the country hunting Bigfoot. Been from northern Michigan all the way down to Alabama, just tracking these things.
Wow.
It's a fun hobby. It gets you out. It gets you out in the woods and, almost die a few times. You know how it is.
Oh shoot, man. That's crazy. I mean,
best kind of hobby.
I mean, really, you went to actually go look and track down Bigfoot? That's weird. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, I go with a whole team of guys, and I mean, we're not just going to somebody's backyard. I mean, we're going out into the middle of nowhere and setting up base camp, hammocks, tents if we know it's going to rain, and just sit out there and exist, and stuff happens.
Oh, how so? What makes you so what brought you to the conspiracy side of things? Just to let our guests know.
So, being as young as I am, I like to say I grew up in the golden age of conspiracy cryptid television. So when I was little, like 6, Monster Quests started coming out. So I got real big into that, and I was able to watch all those shows and finding Bigfoot and all that kind of stuff as it came out. And then, I got to Ancient Aliens, and, they start talking about all these Nazi conspiracies and stuff like that and all that. So it just takes you down the rabbit hole. And then next thing you know, you're finding out who's doing what around the world. And it just kind of took me everywhere, lots of different books and all that kind of stuff. And my parents tried to pull me away from it, but it didn't happen, man. I just like it did. I can say it consumed me.
Okay, that's dude. That's a freaking that's awesome. So have you seen a Sasquatch?
Yeah, actually, I've seen, not like face on. It was pitch dark, and I saw it through a thermal imager peeking through a tree. But I wasn't the only one that saw it. There was 2 other people that saw the exact same thing, and we didn't say anything to each other. I mean, obviously, we said, "Oh my God, it's there," but when we went to go try to debunk it, we took a bunch of steps to make sure we weren't contaminating or like making sure none of us are faking it just to say the other person did. So we each pointed out a different part of what it was, where it was at, and what it was doing, and everything lined up. So I can safely say we seen it, and the fact that it was pitch dark outside and we heard these things running around us, screaming, and all that kind of stuff too.
Oh, screaming! So is there a scream like is it similar to a human scream or?
They're very. They have a very wide range. They can do highs. They can do infrasound low. They have all kinds of different calls, just like how we have different types of speech and stuff like that. They also do as well. So they have special calls for long distance. They have short, very syncopated vocalizations for like when they're closer or there's stuff in the area, all that kind of stuff. And then they, like I said, they have that infrasound. So I believe they actually have vocalizations that we cannot hear with our ear, but they can. Some people speculate that they actually have 2 sets of vocal cords or 2 different voice boxes that allow them to bounce between these ranges. I'm not a biologist. I study a different type of science, so I don't know how that works, if that's possible in the animal kingdom or not. So, but yeah, they're very vocal.
Wow. Damn. You were saying backstage you have pictures of them, or you have a picture or a video or something. I mean, I could be mistaken.
I got like a couple pictures of some trackways, and then some like tree structures that they built. So stuff like that.
Pull it up, bro. Send it.
I got you.
Send it. Oh yeah.
I'll send you the tree structure first. Unless, do I have access to pull up? Or
hold on. You should. Yeah. You can send it to the private chat.
Oh,
and send the link. Yeah.
Actually, here we go. If it's sorry, oh, there we go. All right, I'm gonna try to zoom in on it.
On Space Cadet 347 said, "Let's go." Oh wait, what? That's at 9:35 a.m. Never mind.
All right, so
shout out to Space Cadet. I'm out there.
Oh,
there you go.
Sorry, this is. You know what? I'm just.
Hey man, you work 12 hours, bro. It's all good.
All right, here we go.
No worries.
Here we go. All right. So. All right. A lot of people will say this is like normal tree fall and stuff like that. But if you can see like right in here, all this stuff is like woven together. And if you can notice, the leaves are green on all this kind of stuff. Wherever there's leaves, they're all green. So if it had fallen, alive trees don't fall. Only dead trees fall. So something was in here wrapping and weaving and bobbing. My buddy who also came out there with me, he has it from different angles. And in it, like, you can see stuff's braided. There's actually parts of it where it looked like some sap and stuff had been chewed, and they were using it as a paste or glue to hold the stuff together. And in a video that I do not have, we went back later that night, because this is the spot. This structure is where we saw them at night. There was 2 of them. And this is where they were at. And from there, this had been built upon like 2 times as much. So all those little openings and stuff were closed up. So during the day, they were actively out there building this because that's where they were going to sleep that night.
Oh, wow. So would it be underneath or on top? They would be sleeping.
They'd be underneath because it was real rainy that weekend. I say it was like a monsoon the first night. It was raining so hard you could not see anything. It was just coming down that hard. We had to punch our tarps every like 30 seconds or they would collapse in with how much water was coming through. So I think they were just trying to make somewhere so they could stay dry for the night, because when if it was supposed to rain again, because when we came back, there was a lot, like I said, all the empty spots were kind of filled up and there was a lot of like thick foliage on top that would have been able to at least suppress the rain a little bit.
Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. Dude.
Now, where is this located at? Is this up by you or is this a different location?
This was down in Northeast Tennessee,
okay,
where this one was at. And I got one of a footprint here that I'm having sent to myself real quick.
Exclusive, guys. Exclusive.
Yeah. I think this is the first place I've actually ever shared these photos.
Oh,
dang.
So here we go. All right. So that's my buddy Harley. Me and him both got size 13 feet, and this footprint was taken right outside of camp. It's hard to see it very much from the picture, but the outline, you got the big toe in there, and then the toes coming down and wrapping around and up in there. We measured it and it ended up being like an 18-inch footprint.
Wow.
And we saw so many of them out there, we kind of just stopped taking pictures of them.
Wow.
But I mean, I got big feet, but even me walking around out there, even Shaq ain't gonna leave a footprint that big.
Yeah,
it's like a Neanderthal.
And it's funny because my wife doesn't believe any of this stuff, or didn't. And then, I told her about all the stuff when I got back from the trip. She's like, yeah. But I showed her that picture, and she was like, oh, that can't be made by anybody. That's not a person out there walking barefoot. That kind of makes me think that they might exist.
Yeah. Wow.
And if I do have a replica like cast of one of the biggest, I can never remember where this cast is from, but they found like 50, 60 different footprints. So I could grab that and show you so people could get like a general idea of what these feet kind of look like if you want.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
It's right next to me.
Oh,
dang.
It's an actual. I was thinking like a picture.
Yeah.
Like, I got it right here. Like, drops it. I'm like, no, I'm so sorry. You showed us. Dang.
I'm a mess, y'all. I apologize. I promise usually I'm more professional.
Hey, it's funny you said that, because I said the same thing to Drew. I'm like, sorry, I was busy today and trying to put the show together. I'm like, So yeah, no, don't worry about it, man.
Yeah. So this is one of the monsters that they found.
Ooh, let me make the screen big. Let's see this.
Oh, yeah, like unshare.
Oh, yep. Sorry.
Yeah. No, you're good.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, dude, they're insane. And one of the weird things about them is like that makes them so different from actual human feet is the middle. Like they have their foot has like a different little break in it that allows it to move in a different way, and they're a lot more flat-footed than most humans are.
Wow.
You know, you could be unlucky like me and have completely flat feet, but most people tend to have arches.
Yeah, mine's like this. Like, ow.
Yeah, but imagine coming up on something like that out in the middle of the woods and you don't know what it is. That pretty intimidating.
Do you think if you licked that you would get athlete's foot or no?
Dude, well, so usually when they pull them off the ground, they don't look this nice. This is this is probably like a third or fourth generation copy.
Whoa.
I think they got this one from, I'm trying to remember where the guy got this from. He either got it from Jeff Meldrum, rest in peace, he just passed away, or Ron Moorhead. One of the two gifted it to my buddy Eric, and he had a Bigfoot event, and I actually won this there.
Wow. That's sick, man.
Yeah, no, it is.
What was your buddy's name that you said that was that went with you for that one? For the trees and stuff that were pushed over?
So that was when I went with CW operations, crypto warfare operations. The one who's in the foot's in the picture, that's Harley owns. He's a real big Bigfooter, and he's actually the Tennessee representative for the North American Dogman project.
Oh, yeah. Okay, he just posted that. Like he just became an affiliate, right?
Yeah, he's the Tennessee representative now.
That's sick.
So whenever there's Dogman stuff down in Tennessee, he's got that covered.
Man, wow. Yeah, I only know one other guy that's a part of that. It's Kenny Thibodeau. Midnight Lycanthropy. And then he had another friend of his that did that too. But is Cryptid Warfare, is he a part of that? Or he's not a part of those?
No, he's not.
It must have been somebody else that looks similar.
Yeah. He's associated. He talks to all those people.
Yeah.
To get info. But yeah, he's not affiliated with them.
Okay.
Yeah, so where did okay, all right, some people are saying that when Bigfoot travels, I mean, he's like they're like interdimensional beings, or I guess some cultures have them to where they're just like entities out in woods. I mean, they're portal traveling or something like that. That's what I've been hearing, and I'm like, what? So where did they actually did they have? And also I've seen videos where they have them that basically they build their nests up in trees. Is that true, or they're just hiding it on in the ground somewhere, or what?
That's the thing, man. I can't give you a definitive answer because all those could be true. That's the thing. People claim to know, and they'll say their way is the highway, and this is the only way it can be. But even as somebody who's experienced them and spent a majority of my life researching them, there is no answer, because they do find, especially up like north where the trees are a lot bigger and stuff like that. They find basically tree houses. You get down to like Tennessee or the Pacific Northwest, they're found in caves and all that kind of stuff where caves are abundant. You get people that, like you said, they see them and stuff going through portals. I fall, because there's the whole woo-woo camp, the whole paranormal, or there's the whole flesh and blood kind of deal. And I've tend to believe, because I can't pick a side, I think there's actually two different types. I think there's demonic entities that are actually taking on these forms of these well-known creatures and stuff like that.
Okay.
That, all right, what's going to terrify this person? Oh, they know about Bigfoot, Well, there's a lot of legends in this area. Let me take that form. But I think as you get more up towards like Alaska, Canada, and all that kind of stuff, I think there's more likely that it is actually just like a flesh and blood creature instead of a demonic entity kind of deal. Because you get most of your going through the portal kind of stuff like that. You get that from like a lot from the Appalachian Trail and over kind of stuff. But you get more of your, hey, it was just walking here. I didn't feel anything scary or anything about it from the Pacific Northwest. And then up in Alaska and Canada, they treat these things like tribes, the hairy people. Like they're another subsect of people that you don't want to mess with. Like if you're good, respect them, they'll be cool. But if you start messing around like they were in the Port Lock incident, these things will come in, destroy your town, and run you out and kill you, steal your women and children kind of deal.
Wow. What? I'm sorry, what?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That's wow.
It's like the Bigfoot Treaty of 1883 or something.
Yeah.
Isn't that a thing?
I don't know.
They're calling somebody Bigfoot that was like a part of like a tribe out there.
I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. I've never heard of it.
No, I think it was in Oklahoma. They had this thing called the Bigfoot Treaty of, I think it was like 1883. It was like during like the Wild West type of era, probably a little bit before then. But they had like these Bigfoots that were actually going to these areas and they were killing like these different tribes, and they ended up like they were more like cannibals, and they would come through and try to take them out and stuff. And then I think that ties into later on there was like another one where they backed all these things up into a cave and kind of blocked it and then lit it on fire, and then it smoked them all out and killed them all. But I think the treaty was prior to that for a different sect of it. I don't know if it was the exact same ones.
Oh, wow. I'm gonna have to look into that one.
I don't know. I had a friend tell me, like, "Oh,
hold on." I'm looking that up, and it's AI. Well, this is like this is what okay.
I think Google tries to tell you that Bigfoot was the name of an actual like native. So they were trying to say like they were trying to discredit it, saying like, oh, well, Bigfoot, that was the name of a tribe that was back then. So that's why they had a treaty with another tribe.
See, it says that the term Bigfoot Treaty appears to be a fictional satirical reference, not a real historic treaty. Search that, but no, it's no. I mean, but then it has it under here. It says Treaty with the Blackfeet, 1855.
Yes. And then there was another one above that said 1877. So it was definitely before the it was definitely before the Wild West era. I think that was like the 1880s.
Yeah. There's no credible historical or legal record of a real Bigfoot treaty between indigenous nations and settlers or governments. The mentions of Bigfoot treaty in context and the search results is clearly part of a fictional or humorous narrative, not a factual treaty.
Now, to that note too, it could have been taken by the Smithsonian.
Yeah.
And then they just kept it and didn't disclose anything. They're like, oh no, my bad. Same with like the giants and stuff.
Right. Well, because there is like through oral history with some of like the Northwest Native Americans, where for a long time they were that like able to really basically up until like the 1800s and stuff like that, they were able to coincide and live with the Sas-Squatch. So they would teach them how to harvest, what's safe to harvest, how to properly fish, all that kind of stuff, how to follow the seasons, because the Sasquatch are very nomadic, and they would almost like look at them as their spirit guides in a sense. They viewed them as a very spiritual, like wood spirits that would help them and stuff, and it coincide, but then stuff happened and that would go, because they would have there was one tribe, I can't remember which one it is, but like their whole becoming a man kind of thing was to go out into the woods, sing, do their sings, their chants, burn their herbs and stuff like that. And eventually through that, a Sasquatch would come out and give them knowledge.
Oh, okay. Would that almost be like they would get like a spirit animal, or their name would be tied to it too?
It was similar, yes.
Okay. And then I had a question for you. So I guess it's been known, but there was like a location somewhere, like they had this island that had all of these different, I guess, different breed of human in a way, like instead of a Neanderthal or a humanoid, there was like some sort of middle version where it was small and hairy, but they had huge feet.
Oh, yeah, that's what the hobbits were based off of. So, yeah. Well, is that how it goes? I think it was Papua New Guinea that they found that. It was one of those like north of Australia, south of Southeast Asia kind of islands, and they found it. Well, they found it a long time ago. Then they weren't able to find it. Then they found it again, and they named it something. Actually, I think they named it like Frodo something.
Oh wow, Frodo Town. No, but my other thinking about it would be like, say these things are very elusive, and if they're giant or they're huge, we can't comprehend how elusive something that big could be, because we're normally thinking of something big being very, very powerful or very loud. Like I imagine, like if you think of a large animal like an elephant or something, or a rhino, like you could hear them, or even a bear. Well, I mean, like you look at a bear, like you could hear it brushing through trees and stuff, and maybe like bushes cracking and this and that. But how many times do you hear a bear has snuck up on somebody? Or if somebody's on a hike, they don't hear a bear at all. And it's like, you think of like the padding that they have on their feet. It's strong enough, but it's also soft enough to be able to absorb pretty much like the sounds and stuff too. But what I was going to say was, say you had one of those the little guys, the little foots. I mean, not even a little foot. Say they have the big feet, but they're smaller. So they feel like they could be more elusive, and it's like when you see them look outside, like off the side of a tree, you're like, is it the height of the tree, or did they kind of climb up it and hang off the side, where it's like, could they kind of form together, have each other like kind of to scare the people that are coming up towards them? I'm going to scare this thing. I'm going to look big. When you see a bear, you want to look huge to this animal to get it to fear you. It's like, what if that's their same thought process, where they're like, we have to look bigger, so we're going to have to climb on each other's shoulders and look big. And it's like got that trench coat, and it's just four little guys, but with big feet, and then once you run away, they could easily disperse and hide into bushes, or even the cave system and stuff too. But I thought about that a few weeks ago, and I was just like, share this. Sorry.
That's awesome.
No, it's wow. That's I mean, to your thing also, Drew. It's like, guys, I'm just like, the Bigfoot is big. I mean, I don't understand. Like, how can I mean, not unless they're like well camouflaged. I mean, I just don't know why we're not seeing them as often now. But then again, that's they got their ways of hiding. So I'm just it's weird. I don't know. To me, it's like, how come we haven't seen them? That
I have one thing, real quick, if that's okay, Riley.
God.
So
I don't do what you want.
I didn't want to cut you off. I saw you were revving up. I'm like, oh wait, sorry.
No, I'm just chilling.
Like like when a sniper, they have like that ghillie suit.
Yeah.
It's like, what if their hair can be matted to look like a ghillie suit for us? Like that's the type of not frequency, like infrared, for example. Infrared, is that considered frequency?
Yeah.
Or
all lights are frequency.
But it's like a way that we can see certain things. Like, so if you have an infrared laser, right? If you have night vision on, you can't see it at all. But if you have infrared on and you use an infrared laser, you can actually see it, which is insane. Like, because I've used infrared like night vision before and stuff, and like shot at like a night shoot or whatever, and you had to use those with like, and then you had tracers on it and you could see it with those, which was insane. But they showed a guy that was in like a what the heck would you call it? It wasn't a tent. I think he had like an umbrella. And what they did was they used a drone flying above, and it had infrared and everything. And all the dude did was popped an umbrella, and it had a pattern on it, and he disappeared completely. The drone couldn't locate him at all. So imagine like our night vision or our infrared. It's like if they have some sort of like, say it's like tree moss, and it cools them off enough, or maybe they're warm blooded, but they're not like super warm blooded to the point where like maybe their hair is used as like a cloaking device for our vision only. Like other animals could see them, but like a tiger, like a gazelle or a deer can't see a tiger. We're like, oh, it's orange and black. How do you not see orange and black and green? But they only see in black and white. And it's the pattern that makes the tiger completely disappear for a gazelle. What if that's the exact same thing for us? And like, we were talking with Kevin from where the weird ones are. His dog, when they took him out for, they did like a search and stuff for a Bigfoot. Didn't the dog run back scared before them? Like the dog noticed the Bigfoot and like its presence, so it took off beforehand.
Oh yeah, dude. Rizzo was terrified. She bolted.
Like, shout out to Kevin.
That boy, man.
Yeah, he's got some dope books that he did. So he's got some that he's like a monster hunter in his books, but he goes Bigfoot hunting and stuff with these guys too.
Oh wow!
Sorry, shameless plug. I'm not getting paid.
he was one of the ones that saw it through the thermal too with me.
Yeah. Jeez.
Wow.
And then wasn't Doc Brown with you guys too?
Yep, Doc Brown was there. We had a whole posse with us, man.
I feel like I heard his point of view. He was telling somebody, he had somebody on, I think he was on somebody's podcast, and he was telling somebody about that encounter, and he was talking about how like you guys ran back, and he was like, let's go out there, and you're like, nope, no way. Jeez. That thing got a donk.
Oh yeah, that's Patty right there.
Would you hit Josh? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the rack.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, damn.
Oh, speaking of built Bigfoots, we got Unacknowledged Unknown up in here. Shout out. He was just on my show, and he was telling me how one of the ones that he saw had one of the biggest butts he's ever seen.
What?
Oh, nice. I even seen more people were in the chat.
Oh yeah, Mr. Don. Mr. Don.
Oh shoot, I didn't even think. Oh wow, okay. Welcome, guys. Welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was looking for the private chat. I was like, nobody's in there. And I'm like, oh wait, there's comments.
Yeah. Hey, what's up? What's up? Yep. Yeah.
Dude,
yeah.
It's live. Sorry? I would have posted this out.
Oh no, man! I I always record live because well, not always. I'm sorry. I'll but like shows like this, I'll do live. Because anyway. So all right. So yeah, audience, this is the picture I was well, this is a video, but this is a picture from Wikipedia. I haven't seen you know what? Let me look for the video real quick. See if I can come up with the video. But
if
yeah,
you just type in PG film.
PG film.
Bluff Creek, it'll pop right up.
Oh, Bluff Creek.
There is people that are so infatuated with this video that they break it down frame by frame and will study those frames for years.
Jeez.
It's insane.
I actually seen a Instagram video on this Instagram short on the video, and they said that there's another Bigfoot that actually was spotted as that Bigfoot was actually walking by. It was hidden so well. I'm like, I don't see nothing. I mean, not saying that it can't be there, but that's not there. But I was like, I didn't see another Bigfoot in that scene. But I mean, my eyes are old though, so
I've watched this video probably 500 times since I was a kid, man. I've never seen anything else in it besides Patty.
Mm. Yeah, for some reason here we go. Not a costume suit. Let's see what's going on here. Hold up, guys.
While you're getting it pulled up, there's a dude out there right now. I think I might be wrong. I think it's Stacy Brown Jr. He's really well respected in the Bigfoot community, in paranormal. He thinks he may have cracked the code on it, and I'm excited to see. He thinks it might be a hoax, and he's going to pull all the resources he has to try everything to see if this thing is a hoax. And I mean, I believe it's real, but I mean, if some of the stuff he was talking about doing for it, if he's able to crack it, I mean, I'll accept it is.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I just like I said, I mean, you know what, to be honest with you, I'll say it here. I think it is real. I want to believe it is real, in my opinion. I mean, because there's this lot of crap that we don't even know about, man.
Right.
It's just out there, in my opinion. But
key points as to why the creature seen in the 1967 Patterson-Gimlin film is a real Bigfoot and not a hoax.
That's moving too fast, right? Or was
First,
it really
the man?
Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm like, that's what I'm saying. I'm thinking the same thing.
I feel like I've only seen it in like stills. I never saw like it actually moving. What in the world?
In the suit theory. One of the most frequent comments I've seen on videos about the Patterson-Gimlin Bigfoot film is that, quote, some guy admitted he was the one wearing the suit years ago, unquote, as if it were an open and shut case, and don't give the Bigfoot film a second thought. I find that rather unfortunate, because the Patterson film is very intriguing if you study it close enough, and the evidence that supports the man in the suit theory is very weak, with almost nothing to back it up. Think about it, anyone could come out and say they were wearing the so-called suit in the film. What needs to be asked is, what strong, irrefutable, undeniable evidence would someone need in order to support such a claim? So far I haven't seen any. Another frequent comment I've seen on Patterson Bigfoot videos makes reference to its feet and how fake they look. Some people have said that the bottoms of the feet are white, and Sasquatch don't have white feet, so therefore the film was faked. Actually, the bottom of Patty's feet are not white, but gray, as seen in this photo. And since the feet are white, some people have reasoned they must be sandals or shoes, proving that it's nothing but a costume. Really? So someone makes the greatest primate costume in the history of mankind, something far better than what is seen in the Planet of the Apes movies of the same time period, and makes the feet out of sandals. Does that make any sense to you? And the third type of comment I've seen is about how the Patterson Bigfoot walks just like a human. I have no idea why people say that its walk is similar to ours. No, it doesn't walk at all like a human, not even close. If you take a good look, the back leg rises way up, thrusts forward, and then comes down. Some people have reasoned that it's a person trying to walk in a big gorilla costume, but that makes no sense. A big, bulky costume would only constrict the movements of the leg muscles of a person wearing it, resulting in a restricted, awkward and labored walk. The complete opposite of what we see in the Patterson film, as it walks very smoothly over rough outdoor terrain. Let me try to make one thing clear about the Patterson Bigfoot film. If it were faked, then everything about it would be fake. It would walk like a human. Its outer extremities, such as the fur, would look artificial. The body ratios would match up perfectly with a human. There would be nothing to study. But quite opposite is true. People have been scrutinizing every detail of the Patterson film since 1967, including anthropologists, and I think that speaks volumes about its authenticity. And no one has ever been able to recreate the Patterson-Gimlin film, not once in 56 years. Why is that? I can never seem to get a clear answer from anyone. Also, a lot of people have pointed out that Roger Patterson and Bob Gimlin just happened to be making a documentary about Bigfoot when they suddenly came across one and filmed it. The odds of that, they say, are very remote and therefore suggests that it was all staged. First of all, they were in a Bigfoot hotspot for sightings, known as Bluff Creek, Northern California, and they were out there riding around on horseback and searching for about 3 weeks before they filmed Patty. And second, the Bigfoot filming location is way out in a remote location deep within the woods. Many people have visited the filming site over the years and can confirm that fact. What a strange place to film a hoax. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? Sasquatch might be considered only a myth to some people, but did you know that several animals that we know to exist today were also once, long ago, considered to be only a myth, just like Sasquatch? These include the mountain gorilla, the giraffe, the Komodo dragon, the giant panda, the tiger, and the giant squid. It seems like what is real and what is myth varies from place and time. This world that we live in and the known universe operates in a way that is far more complex than we are able to understand. This includes the Big Bang and the events that preceded it. Black holes, time dilation, UFO sightings, poltergeists and ghost encounters. This can also include Bigfoot sightings. Us humans don't need to understand how such a creature could possibly live among us in order for it to exist. We like to think that we know everything there is to know about our world because it makes us feel safe. Perhaps we need to be more open-minded and be willing to investigate when we hear about Bigfoot sightings and look at photos and film footage such as the 1967 Patterson-Gimlin film. It is important for us humans to go out and continue to explore our mysterious world, as we are far from uncovering all its secrets and solving all of its mysteries. As Antarctic explorer Ernest Shackleton once said, "It is in our nature to explore, to reach out into the unknown. The only true failure would be not to explore at all." Thanks for watching.
Wow. Oh, I'm sorry. I played the whole video. I was just caught in the moment, man.
No, you're good. I learned something.
Yeah, exactly.
It's funny that the guy mentioned like they don't want us. The best thing that we can do is explore, right? But what is one thing that they try to get you not to do anymore is to explore. It's like I think they did that with the freaking the Challenger for space. They're like, oh, we don't look how dangerous it is to go out there. We don't want to explore anymore. Then you got people that are trying to sail and stuff, and then they try to scare people with the Bermuda Triangle. You know, even these big ships, you know, how are they, or these planes, how are things disappearing through that area? So it's like I feel like there's things that can go on in certain locations, and they just don't want us to even search for it, because then you explore more, you find more. Where if they're like they try to scare you from exploring, then you're like, I'll just stay in my house. I don't want to look for whatever's out there.
They got backup plans too for those that still go out there and explore. It's called the Feds.
Yeah, I heard one.
Yeah, sorry if y'all can hear my daughter screaming.
I'm just kidding. Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's been happening a lot. I mean, some of my buddies just got busted. They went to a spot that's well known out there, and they were chilling and stuff. And then next thing you know, all these rangers come out. What you guys doing out here? Well, you're looking for Bigfoot. Bigfoot ain't real. Get out of here.
Jeez. And then also, somebody said Stacy has the best thermal footage to date. Do you know who Stacy is?
The guy I was talking about that's trying to debunk that video, Stacy Brown Jr. He does have the best thermal footage out there of Sasquatch. It is pretty sick.
That's cool. So why is he trying to debunk it? Do you know?
Because he can.
Oh, okay.
He knows they're real, but he talked about it once that I've heard. But something about it, like he's come into contact with some people that possibly have some information on it. Like, oh, there's this one dude who has like this really weird walk that he doesn't walk like a normal person, really tall and stuff. That could be, and it just so happens the walk lines up with how Patty's walking in that video. And like I said, I'm all for it. I like when people just don't accept things as fact, man. You know, try to break it down. Try to do everything in your power to try to disprove it.
Yeah.
Expend all your resources. Because honestly, that's, besides shooting one, that's the only other way we're going to prove these things are real, is if we take these things that people think are true and like try to break them down as most. And if you've expended every resource that there is and you still can't prove that this thing's fake, it's going to convince a lot of people that it's real.
Right. See, dude, okay. This is like, this actually ties into to actually what we're talking about. I'm going to tell you guys something. I'm telling the world too. Every time I do a topic on the conspiracies, no lie, a Netflix show will pop up, or Amazon will pop up. Okay, say like Bigfoot. Our topic was our topic's Bigfoot. It you know what movie I haven't seen in a long time? Harry and the Hendersons.
Oh yeah,
that popped up.
Dang.
And I'm like, is this a coincidence? But last year I did a podcast episode on AI. Another movie came up, and I'm like, I don't believe in coincidence anymore. Before I would say it's a coincidence, but are they telling us something? I mean, I don't know. It's just weird. Every topic I can do, it's like I'll notice a show pop up, like here you go.
It's like the red car theory, where like you're looking for a red car, you can't find it, but as soon as you get one, that's all you see. Like if you get a car in Grand Theft Auto, you can't find that car at all, but once you find it, it's everywhere. You're like, dang nabbit. Like, I hunted this whole time to get it. Now it's unlocked for everyone. Shoot. Nah. And then, do you have your phone close by?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, that's why too. It's like as soon as you start talking about something, now my phone's going to be like, oh, you wanted to watch Harry and the Hendersons. Of course. Like, dang it.
Yeah.
Can't you Paul Lithrow or whatever, John Lunthrow, whatever.
Yeah.
Lithgow.
Yeah. Oh man, that was a pretty good movie, man. I let that brought me way back, like nostalgia. So I was like, well, that's what's up.
See, and now you want to go nostalgic. You remember Gnorm the Gnome? I think that was a Disney one, but that guy was weird looking. He was some gnome that he found, or like there was like a detective that was trying to solve this case, and I think something happened where they were trying to like like they were corrupt and they were trying to get the detective to look like he did it, but the only one that noticed was Gnorm the Gnome, and he pronounced the G for gnome and Norm. He put a G up front of Norm, so he crawls out of this freaking sewer to get light or something, and he sees the crime happening. So he's the only one that can prove that the detective wasn't corrupt. So now the detective meets Norm the Gnome and he tries to get him to like tell his case so that way he's not guilty.
It's funny.
I don't know if it's worth watching, but it was
No, I'll definitely check it out.
Yeah.
I'm trying to force myself to watch movies, so I'll watch it too.
Yeah.
Acknowledge unknown. He wrote he won the $1 million Bigfoot bounty with that thermal. It was a reality show on TV over a decade ago.
Now is that Stacy guy? Is he one of the? There's I think 3 or 4 people that were like Bigfoot hunters out of like the Pacific Northwest. There was like this woman, and then there was like this heavier set guy that had like longer hair.
He wasn't in Finding Bigfoot.
Oh, okay. That's who those guys are.
Yeah.
My dad watches that.
Shoot, I got an autographed hat from one of them right there.
Is that from the guy that has the long hair?
No, I ain't got to meet Bobo yet. This is from Cliff, the dude with the gray hair.
Okay.
Yeah, and then he also wrote predictive programming, meaning smart TVs, your phone, and other smart devices are always listening, guys. Yeah. Faux show.
What if Bigfoot is the one that's actually listening, so he knows when we're coming to look for him?
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna.
My bad.
No, you cash money, brother.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I think I want to go. I think I want to go
hunting.
Hunting, yeah. Thank you. But one thing I will not go is in a dark cave. Hell no. I'll stay right outside.
Yeah.
Don't go by yourself though. Don't go out by yourself.
No, gotta go with a team to prove it.
Have 2 other people.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a medium too.
Hey, people say they can do it.
Yeah.
They got that mind speak.
You know what? I heard about that too. That there's like 2 different Bigfoots. 2 different kinds of Bigfoots. There's, dude, I just saw that's weird that you said that, Riley. I'm sorry, big fish.
You're good. No, you're good. No, you're good. No, you're good.
All right.
The big fish in a permanent name. It's a throw around one that Riley or Big Fish. I don't care. I've recently brought the Big Fish out of retirement. It was a throughout high school, college kind of name, stopped, and then my buddy Drewski from Crypto Warfare saw some of my old Instagram posts and brought it back. So I was like, all right, I guess I got to do it.
Nice.
Oh. Well, so you probably already said it, and I actually suck at listening. What was big fish again? Or what's the backstory on that?
Oh yeah. Oh, here's a first. Dang, you're getting a whole bunch of first times from me.
Exclusive, guys. Exclusive.
All right. So back in high school, we had a high school fishing team, and me and my buddy, we would fish tournaments. We were at the state tournament, and we won. I'm a 2-time state champion for Michigan high school, 2015, 2018. But my buddy, he would always make sure we hit our limit. So we had our 5, but I would always get the big fish that would put us over to put us in the winning position. I mean, we won a lot of money in tournaments just because he would make sure we hit our limit, and I'd bring in the big fish. So his dad was like, dang, I'm gonna start calling you the big fish, because he'd always he'd always call me by my last name, so it'd always just be Watson, 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 get over here, Watson, do this, Watson, put your thing over here. And then he was just like, big fish, get over here, big fish, do this. He was like, come on, we need a big fish to win this. I'm like, all right, cast out, and next thing you know, all right, here's a big fish.
Jeez.
I think the specific moment though was we were out on Lake Erie, fishing, and I set the hook on. It was this old nest that was under there out in the middle of the lake. From one of the power plants, they had like a pump out there, so it was all the warm water, so all the bass and stuff like to go out there. And I snagged one, and I was like, "Oh, it's just a little rock bass," and I'm pulling it in. And he's like, rock bass my ass. And I pull it in, and it's this 18-inch, 5-pound, 14-ounce smallmouth. He's like, that's a big fish. So, yeah, that's how we got it. There, that's a first. Rebel Podcast heard it first. Y'all heard it.
Dang right. It says that there is 2 type of Bigfoots. I didn't know that.
What do you mean? Isn't there like a bunch of versions?
I'm sorry, sir.
Isn't there a bunch of different versions, not just 2? Or do you mean names?
No. 2 types of Bigfoot. You know what? Let me put this is there. There you go. That's.
Ooh, and you
or
use
several.
Brave.
Yeah, I use Brave. Yeah. Actually, 3.
Well, and then you got the Ohio Grassman.
Oh, type 3. That ain't no Bigfoot. That is a demon straight out of hell.
A Gugway?
Yeah, the Gugway.
Oh, bulletproof skin.
That's like government experimentation type stuff right there.
Jeez.
That is a completely different monster.
So I'm gonna read it to the guest since I put this on Spotify too, guys, real quick. It says type 1 is Pacific Northwest Sas-Squatch, often described as 7 to 9 feet tall, with a more human-like build and lower aggression. Known for silent movement, tree knocking. Okay, tree knocking, is that the knocking, or it's a stupid question, I know, but is it or is it like them? What does that mean? Like, do they just knock on the trees like this?
Or they'll hit it with a rock, or they'll hit it with another stick, I think, too, right?
Right, yeah. Or some people are speculating that it's actually them making popping noises with their mouth.
Oh. Not clacking their wiener to the freaking tree.
Y'all ever seen that Native American dude that does them stories?
Got wood? Yeah, no.
Blue chew. No.
All right, you got yourself a new sponsor right there.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Blue Chew sponsor us all, please. We'll make the funniest ads out there.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh, has your Bigfoot ever gone limp? Try Blue Chew. You'll walk. The wood will come a knocking. If the trees are a knocking, don't come on. Don't come
on. Oh dang, that's funny. Oh shit, I needed that. Oh shit.
Sorry.
No, you good though, man. That was funny as hell.
This is a children's show. What are you doing, sir? I'm like, oh, my bad.
Known for silent movement, tree knocking, communication, and leaving gifts like rocks or feathers. Found primarily in Washington, Oregon, and North Carolina. That's a type
Northern
1.
California.
Northern California. Oh, thank you.
No problem.
Bruh.
I wish people
Okay.
try to look for them. They'll be like, I found the wrong one.
Thank you, Drew. Type 2 is Southern Bigfoot, wood ape, skunk ape, more ape-like, typically 7 feet tall with a shaggy dark brown or reddish coat. Reported in the southern U.S., especially in the Ozarks and Florida swamps. Known for territorial behavior, aggression toward intruders, and a strong, pungent odor leading to the nickname skunk ape.
Because they stink.
Yeah. It says type 3, mandrill, humanoid or gway. A rare, more monstrous variant described as 10 to 15 feet tall with oversized heads, dog, bear, baboon-like phases. What?
Whoa.
And dark deep brown fur associated with ancient legends and paranormal traits like glowing red eyes or bulletproof skin. What the heck?
Sounds like a werewolf. You need that silver bullet to get through that thing.
Hey, and you know where they're mostly seen at? Around military bases.
Oh, I was thinking like freaking Asia. When I saw mandrill, I thought it was Mandarin humanoid. So I thought they were like part Asian.
They're out there with the rice hats.
Chinese or Japanese? Oh, we're good way. So are you Chinese or Japanese? And then the global variants, there's a bunch of different ones. Oh, speaking of Yeti, we do Yeti cups.
Oh, yeah.
We got the new logo, the Jurassic Park logo.
Oh, show it.
With the Bigfoot on the front.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hold on, guys. Let me stop sharing. Jude, hold on. Jude, show
Oh,
that
no, you're
again.
fine. Oh, sorry. We just do it for like because it's a Yeti. Get it?
Yeah.
And it's Bigfoot and it's a cryptid. So we put Bigfoot on the front. It's Jurassic Park.
Got it. Nice.
Sorry, we have fun with it. I would have wore that shirt, but I was like, I gotta wear one that looks more like Bigfoot.
There you go.
I got 1,000 Bigfoot shirts, and I decided to wear my one that says I got sucked by El Chupacabra.
we were gonna do Mothman, so I was like, oh, like, do you have any Mothman shirts?
Yeah, I got macho man, Mothman Savage, or it's Mothman is Macho Man.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
We said acknowledge unknown said unacknowledged unknown agree with that. Riley, my friend, witnessed a BF slapping a tree with its bare hand, creating the wood knock sound. Also concluded they make that sound with their mouth.
Dang.
He said that those are the stone giants. I'll have to look that up.
Dude, could you imagine walking up on something that was freaking 10 to 15 foot tall werewolf looking thing?
Dude,
just ginormous.
I'm gonna pull up a picture of one so you can see it.
The Gugway?
Yeah. These things are freaking terrifying. Like I wouldn't want to run into a dog man, but I'd rather run into a dog man 100 times before I run into a Gugway.
Oh yeah. I thought you were gonna say a Bigfoot. I'm like, really?
No, I've been in the presence of Bigfoot. I mean, I cried, but it was.
Was it out of like being happy that you saw it, or was it scared?
I thought I was gonna die.
Oh dang!
Wow. Everything in my being told me I was gonna die.
Jeez.
All right.
That could be spiritual too, if you think about it.
Oh, that's why I said I was like, oh man, these things might be
demonic.
Yeah.
Oof. Twisted Squash, you gonna go look for some in Florida?
Oh, I want to.
Yeah. What would be scarier for you? A Gugway or like one of those with the alligator face?
I would say the alligator face.
Yeah. I don't like alligators or reptiles. Freak me out. Dude, you got a huge thing down there, right? With the iguanas freezing. You've been collecting any of those to make a suit?
Oh, heck no, man. Dude, I don't trust reptiles, bro.
What's that?
I don't trust reptiles. I stay away from them, dude.
Man. Even the cold ones that walk real slow?
Yeah, no. But yeah, you know. We went to Miami actually last year, and then we saw we were getting off a ramp, Matter of fact, the highway ramp, and I saw like freaking hens, and I'm like, tell my wife, what the heck? I see like a herd of hens on the highway. Yeah, chickens. Yeah, hens. Yeah.
Oh.
So I'm like, what? Like that's weird. And my wife's like, welcome to Miami because she's from Miami. So she's like, yeah, that's Miami for you.
Dang. You're like, I'm about to take some home, get some free eggs.
Yeah. Yeah, that's weird. Oh, they also have a Bigfoot sighting website. Did you guys know that?
Oh, dude, there's a couple good ones out there.
Yeah. There's some that have videos and everything, right?
Yeah. If you want to spend, I think it's like $5. I can't remember what it was. There's an app called the Bigfoot Mapping Project.
Oh.
And that's like the most, at least from everything I've heard, the most accurate one. Like, because they pull all the stuff from the BFRO, and then they get personal encounters and stuff like that people report to them. So you can see everything that's around you, like all the encounters and stuff like that.
Oh, wow.
The different types, if it was class A, B, or C.
Man, I used to have a website. I don't know where the heck I would have it at.
I have it on my phone, but I'm not. Oh, dude, where's it at? Yeah, but I'm unable to share it. So let me see if I can find it. I just came across it when I was like doing a little bit of research about it. So I was like, dude, I want to do an episode on Ocala National Forest. I heard there's a lot of shenanigans going out in that forest.
I'll get you hooked up with a dude. I'll send him your way. He ain't got no podcast or nothing like that, but I talk to him on the regular. He's got some stuff out there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He's from the area, so he might be able to get you some information and stuff like that too.
Oh, that's good. That'll be good. Yeah, I've heard a lot. I had a creator. I was trying to get a hold of, but they were like, I guess they saw my page and then they made a post like, oh, I don't blah blah. I'm like, well, I'm just having a conversation. I'm like, because I do political, so it's but listen, if you can't get past the political, like my political ideology, and I'm just letting you know, like, hey, you want to do a podcast on like cats or something like that, and you're like, and you're just like, oh, I saw your podcast, so I'm not, you voted this way and blah. I'm like, yeah, but so what? I'm not talking about Trump or anybody. I'm talking about the cats, bro.
Yeah, well, what's that gonna do with, people have this ability to turn off their switches of their interest and talk about something else.
Yeah, correct. I'm like, that's freaking nuts. But anyway, yeah, I talk to a lot of people that are like, from different side, other side of the aisle too, and I'm friends with them too. It's about being an adult.
Yeah, right.
Oh, and I found what it was. It was the Choctaw War with Bigfoot. Sam Tripoli did an episode on the Tinfoil Hat. It was number 271 with Tony Merkel. And it was the Bigfoot Wars of 1855. Sorry, I should have been pulling this up a minute ago. I got all this stuff on my Discord. I'm like, I got tons of videos of freaking Bigfoot stuff.
Pull it up, Code. Pull it up, bro.
I'm trying to find the website that my buddy sent me. It was like, yeah, I'll pull some of these up. I didn't even think about this. I'm so sorry.
No, don't be sorry. You're good.
I think it's monsterislandnews.com.
Never heard of that one.
Oh, bfro.net.
Oh.
Have you heard of that one?
Yeah, that's the big one. That's the OG one.
Yeah, and then bigfootencounters.com. And then you could do /stories. There was one called the Cowman. And I think it was like throwing poop. Yeah, I'll pull some of these up. Sorry, I'm like. You said the BFRO.net. That's an old school one.
Oh yeah, that's the OG one. Actually, that's one of the dudes from Finding Bigfoot is the founder of that. The short dude with the long hair, the short, fatter dude.
Okay.
Yeah, Matt. Yeah, he came up with that.
So the stone giants called the Chiu or Ginos Skawa are not the same as the Gwe. They are in Eastern Native American legends. Covered themselves in pine and pitch and tar and rolled themselves in beach stone and rock. Yeah, so let me share a screen real quick, and then after that we'll move on real quick and talk about Mothman. I don't want to keep you guys too long. I don't know.
You're all good.
Yeah, I'm down for whatever.
I just started vacation tonight, so.
Oh yeah.
I got the week off.
So this one, it's a Bigfoot mapping project.
Yeah, that's the one I'm on right now on my other monitor. This is my favorite.
So I'm assuming the glowy the glowy icons are like Bigfoot sightings or something like that.
So yeah, every little dot you see is like all the different colors. The oranger or brighter it gets, the bigger the hot spot it is.
Oh wow.
So like the blue, the green, the red and stuff like that. Those are like the super well known. All right, they're there for sure. People there's so many encounters that come out of there. But yeah, they're pretty much everywhere.
It's picking up food from Wendy's and cut through, and there's story. They say, okay, so the date is 12/19/25. That was last year. The height is 7. I don't know what kind of encounter was this. It says describe your encounter. It's picking up food from Wendy's, a cut through Westwood Hills, and a stopped at stop sign, and my lights caught a Bigfoot with white hair. Rumination through a small truck. Okay. Things were a lot taller than the truck, and it ducked when I went by. Real tall with big body, a broad shoulders. Tell you what, it freaked me out so bad. I want go that way no more. My opinion. I saw Bigfoot that night. Did you see any young Bigfoot? So no footprints, no wood knocks, no. So these people like just report their sightings. They give a brief description of their sightings. So that's pretty cool.
In the Monster Island news, the website no longer works, I guess.
Dang.
And which site are you on right now?
It's shoot.
It's not the BFRO.net, is it?
No, it's not. No.
Bigfoot Mapping Project.
Yep. Thank you. Yeah. Sorry.
And then the other one's BigfootEncounters.com.
Bigfoot Encounters.
It was like BigfootEncounters.com/stories/cowman. That one was like a really interesting one. Wanted to try to find that real fast.
Let me get off this and see what's up. Hold on, folks. Hold on. Just bear bear with me. Bear with us here, please.
We having fun. Let it.
Oh, come on.
Oh yeah, it's bfro.net. Is that the one you guys were talking about? Just
Yeah, I was.
yeah. See, I told you I'm a bad listener, man.
No, you're good. And I'll send you this one real fast. I'll put it in the private chat.
Oh, that's messed up because it's different from my. I type that in, and on my phone here it has I'm on it, but on my my laptop it goes to that.
Oh no, it's spelled different. BFRO.net.
Dude. Bruh.
Takes you to a porn site with the dude sitting on the end of the bed. Knocking. You're just like,
yeah.
What was his name?
RIP. He's no longer with us. Teddy Bear Dynamite's alter ego.
Oh my god.
If you don't know, now you know.
I just got this image burned in my head and I don't want it there.
He's got his bear mask on. No.
Stop. Code, stop. Oh.
Yeah, it's see here. Motorist reports 3 a.m. road crossing sighting on Highway 40 across Tennessee River from Scottsboro. February 2026. That's recently. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. That's why 2 days. It says 2 days ago here. Family of 3 spots a tall Sas-Squatch on power line easement, 11 miles northwest of Durant.
Dang. What's cool that I like about the BFRO is if you are like interested in getting into the subject but don't know how to do it, you can go. They do have like open to the public expeditions. They do cost a bit of money, but they'll take you out there and they'll teach you how to do all the stuff, and hopefully get you some encounters.
Oh, nice. Shout out Matt Moneymakers. Is that a real person?
Yeah. He's the dude that founded the BFRO.
Yeah, that's what that one guy just posted. I missed his name again. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's
unacknowledged.
Unacknowledged. Yep.
Sorry, dude.
Mr. Don.
Salute.
Oh.
All right. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, Code. Here you go. Private chat. There you go.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. That's where I put my OnlyFans.
The cowman of Calabas. What? How you say that word? Calabas Beach.
Couples Beach, maybe? Couples. I don't know. But this was a very interesting story. I think my dad was telling me about this, and then my buddy was like, "Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about." He's like, "I'll give you the this website," and he sent me the link for this specific story that my dad was telling me about. I was like, "What in the world is this?"
Dude, there's all kinds of crazy stories of just different monsters out there. You got the cow man, you got the pig man, the goat man.
Is the cow man not the Bigfoot, or is that like a type of Bigfoot, or is that an actual, like, it's got a cow face or something, or udders?
I would hope not udders. I mean, who knows, man? Maybe get some blue chew and smack the udders on the tree. You get 6 knocks. How many udders does a cow have?
Probably, I think 4, because my dog has like 12. But one of my dogs has no hair on her chest at all. It just looks like little chimpanzee nipples with like a little bit. And then the other one, it's like she's gone through puberty, so she can be milked, I think.
What was the movie Meet the Parents? You can milk anything with nipples.
Yeah. I got nipples, Greg. Can you milk me?
So yeah, the cow. So the cowman's just a Bigfoot encounter, right? That's all it is. It's a story.
Yes, yeah, and it's read along, but I think there is I think there's something on there that you could actually listen to somebody telling the story too.
Ah. Says there is also the term cowman used in Dorchester County, Maryland during the 1800s. A story is told regarding the cowman, a manimal that was said to attack livestock, later believed to be a wild human, which they also call Sas-Squashing or Bigfoot. Another term too. Oh, okay, cool. All right. Anything else, guys? You guys want to go to the Mothman now?
Let's get that Mothman going.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So no, go ahead.
Here's one for the cowman. That's the nipple man. No, sorry, I don't know how those were in my group chat earlier. I was like, I gotta share these with somebody else.
Mr. Acknowledge Unknown states, I did a video on the Tennessee River on the Mississippi and Tennessee border. Just call me Don at Twisted.
Oh, nice. Oh, he's saying you could just call him Don.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Sorry, man. I'm just a little slow, Mr. Don. Sorry, man. And then, yo, what's up?
Oh,
you guys know
RGB.
Man, I just recorded with you the other day.
Did you?
Pitch Puff and Puff podcast. Nice.
That's the podcast that he was on with Doc Brown was on their show on Conspiracy Chaos.
Yeah.
And that's when Doc Brown was talking about you. I was listening to that episode. I was like, I know I heard this, but I don't remember whose podcast that was. That was Conspiracy Chaos. Shout out to RGB and Florida Mike and Area 51 Ant. We'll put you on with them.
Shout out, guys. Shout out. And also the Cloak Hedgehog had one of the best dogman mapping projects ever, not been updated. Okay, you're gonna have to explain this to me because I don't know.
I think the Cloak Hedgehog is a person. Right?
Oh, okay.
I think so. I would assume so. I don't know if that animal.
I had a hedgehog once.
Then all those rings fell out.
It loved death metal. Yeah, it'd sit there and just headbang to it. I'm like, you're a useless pet, but this is entertaining.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know why this is so blurry.
All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and move to Mothman. So audience out there, you guys heard about what really happened in the evening of the Silver Bridge collapse in 1967. That's Point Pleasant, West Virginia, where they believe that they saw a creature. With before I think it was maybe a couple of days before the bridge or a day before the bridge collapsed or something like that. Hold on. Okay, crawled across the sea. Okay, a week before Christmas 1967 rush hour traffic crawled across the Silver Bridge that connected Point Pleasant, West Virginia and Gallipolis, Ohio. Dozens of cars had bumper to bumper on the structure. Then, without warning, the Silver Bridge collapsed into the Ohio River. 31 vehicles plunged into the water, taking 64 people with them. In the end, no, I'm not sharing it. Yeah, hey guys, I'm not sharing. Screen share.
Screen share.
Here we go. There you go. Tragically, 46 victims lost their lives on the fateful day. Tragically, 2 of the bodies were never found, and 9 other people were left injured. Early in the months leading, there you go. In the months leading up to the Silver Bridge collapse, multiple locals had reported seeing a monstrous creature in and around Point Pleasant. They described the legendary Mothman as a 7-foot tall beast with a wingspan of 10 feet and the ability to fly as fast as 100 miles per hour. While most people didn't take the Mothman sighting seriously at first, the local tragically caused some to reconsider. But what actually made the Silver Bridge collapse? Could it have been possibly prevented? And why did some people blame the mythical Mothman for causing the disaster?
It's one of them.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Riley.
Oh, go ahead, bro.
No, and I was reading and I think on here it's also there was a it was built actually. Some people blame the Mothman, but there's other people that are saying too, like this was a warning that something bad was going to happen, so that's that you have you have people with 2 different perspectives saying all this stuff. That one was a warning, the other one caused the Mothman caused the bridge to collapse, but it ended up being that the bridge was built in 1928. The Silver Bridge had been designed by C.E. Gear Company and built by the precursor to the West Virginia Ohio Bridge Company as well as the American Bridge Company. It was a 2-lane, 1,760 foot long I-bar suspension bridge, and it took a year to finish. It was built in 1928. So they're saying that said, but okay, here it is too. It says the bridge was originally meant to be suspended with traditional wire cables. However, an alternate bid for an I-bar design ended up being cheaper. Plus, this design would make the bridge one of the first structures of its kind in the United States. But decades later, its design failed to meet modern standards when the Silver Bridge was built in the 1920s. The average car weighed about 1,500 pounds. By the 1960s, most cars weighed about 3,000 pounds. So up to 4,000 of these heftier vehicles made their way across the bridge per day, causing stress on the I-bars. Meanwhile, the bridge itself still looked largely the same as it did when it first constructed. It was first constructed in the 1920s. So the Silver Bridge was inspected somewhat regularly, and after one inspection in 1965, the structure underwent about $30,000 in repairs. 2 further inspections followed in the summer of 1967, but no one would be able to detect a crucial problem with one of the bridge's I-bars. So it says, though these I-bars were vital for the structural integrity of the bridge, there was no way to properly inspect them without taking them apart. So no one knew that an I-bar had become defective until it was too late. To make it worse, the bridge had been constructed with very little redundancy, meaning that if one part failed, there was practically nothing in place to keep the rest of the structure from falling too. So,
like you said in the reading a little bit earlier, like people do believe these Mothman to be like this harbinger of doom. Like not in itself, it does anything, but it always just happens to show up. Like I was just listening to, actually it was, Monday. I was listening to a show. Another shout out my boy John from the 21 CD podcast. He was doing an episode on Mothman across the world, and he was talking about how during Chernobyl, when it when the reactors and stuff started going off, people reported this giant black like mass with like a giant wingspan just flying above the reactor during it. And then there's the whole TNT plant thing with it, where there's this old military munition place not too far away.
Yes.
Yeah. You got something on that?
I actually read about that story. Hold on. Dude, what the heck? I don't think matter of fact, just go ahead and just give us the story, Mr. Riley.
So this is, I guess, this is all coming just from memory. I had notes on it and I lost them. But basically, this old army munitions place, not too far away from, all the other Mothman sightings in this area. People were driving and stuff down, and their car being chased by this giant, black winged creature, just chasing them, and all that kind of stuff. And it happened for a little while. It happened for a while, and I guess to help make these accounts make sense, do you know why they named it the Mothman?
No.
Because they couldn't name it Batman, because the Batman comics had just been coming out and were highly successful, so nobody was going to take it. Everybody was just going to associate it with Batman. It's not that it looked like a moth. It was just this giant black winged creature. So they're like, a moth's close enough. So, yeah. It makes some of the other accounts make sense a little bit more, with just this giant winged creature just chasing people. It's like,
it says here the Mothman story. Okay, it's beginning on November 5th. This is what audience. This is what Riley's talking about. He's like November 15, 1966, in Point Pleasant, West Virginia. Two young couples, Roger and Linda Scarberry, and Steve and May. Were driving near the abandoned TNT munition plant when they spotted a 6 to 7 foot tall winged humanoid creature with glowing red eyes standing by the roadside. As they sped away, the creature chased their car at speeds of 100 miles per hour, flying silently and emitting a screeching sound. The witness described the Mothman as having a 10-foot wingspan, a cylinder muscular build, and an eerie hypnotic effect from its eyes. Wow. And then a year later, the bridge happened. Huh. That's weird. November 15th, those people saw that. The couple saw that, and then a year after that, geez, that the Silver Bridge collapse.
It just shows up, man.
Yeah.
It just shows up. It's so weird. One of the jokes in the cryptid community right now is that Mothman is just a interdimensional raccoon. He just digging around in his other dimension and just happens to pop in at the worst time in the worst places and starts freaking out when it gets caught. And that's why it's chasing these vehicles and stuff like that. Oh, it might be food or something. Like it's lost from home.
It's like follow the light.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if this is true or not, and I don't know if I think I might have seen like years ago that they were also saying something about before the Twin Towers collapsed, there was a shadow black a Mothman or black figure flying over it before the Twin Towers collapsed. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know if that's a story, but I heard something like that, but like I said, it's been years ago.
Hey, the same thing happened at Astro World.
They saw something fly across the.
Yeah, those dark shadows flying around everywhere at that Travis Scott concert.
Do you remember that at all, Josh? You remember that?
What? Remember
The
what? I'm
Travis
sorry.
Scott concert. It was
Yeah.
it was like those people got trampled and stuff, but like they were like talking about how they couldn't breathe and they were.
Yep.
I feel like there was like entities though that were like you could see them jump over people. Like I don't know if it was as big as this guy, but who knows? He could have been.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just came up.
Yeah, it was Astroworld, but they called it something else, didn't they?
No, Astroworld. I think you're right.
Because I think it was like in Texas, or yeah, I think Texas where like the Astros play or something maybe too, like around Houston. I don't remember, but there was a lot of weird stuff with that.
Oh shit! Yeah, here we go. Mothman sightings. Yeah, here you go.
What? I've
Yeah,
never
check
heard
that
of
out.
this.
Mothman sighting has been reported near the World Trade Center in days leading up to the September 11, 2001 attacks, with some witness claiming to have seen a large winged creature flying between the towers.
And Chernobyl too. Wait, but what building is that? Is that one of those smaller towers, like Tower 6 or 7 that crashed or came down?
I'm trying to enlarge it.
Twin Tower. Oh, of course it doesn't make the picture bigger.
Yeah.
Like makes the font. You're like, crap, that's not what I wanted.
Yeah. So yeah, man. Wow, that's crazy. Okay, what happened? What did you? Okay, yeah, multiple claims according to various sources. Several people reported sighting of a large black winged creature in World Trade Center towers before the terrorist attacks. Some accounts suggest the creature was flying a parallel to the second plane as it struck the South Tower, reinforcing the legend that Mothman appears before major disasters as a warning.
Now, being that you're Midwest Mythos, do you do like the myths, like the mythologies and stuff too?
Yeah, whenever they come along.
Like, do you know the new Percy Jackson show?
I have not watched it. I did read all the books though when I was in middle school and junior high.
Okay, well, it's on Disney now, and they have like there's a scene where this woman kind of transforms into this like winged being.
Oh yeah, the harpy.
Maybe. Oh, she did kind of look like a harpy eagle.
Yeah, or the traditional siren, because people get sirens mixed up now. They think they're mermaids like things, but the reality is they are bird-headed women. I mean, no, birds with women heads.
Oh, because that's like an Egyptian mythology too, right?
Yeah, Greek, Egyptian, all those it's one of those common mythologies.
Yeah, it was one of the DLCs from Assassin's Creed Origins in Egypt. She looked like an owl with a woman head.
Like Lala Chusa. Another one of those winged beast creatures, but that one's more like an owl.
Okay. But that's what made me think of it for the girl that was in Percy Jackson. Almost said Prometheus Lens and Percy Jackson. Man. See where that picture is that you have over there? I feel like that's like got to be one of the smaller towers because it's not the tower coming down, right?
No way.
No, I don't think so, Drew.
I was like, that's looking like too bricked off. Like it looks like Legos, or like how like it's staggered and like stacked. Dude, but if this pops up looking like Mothman,
I don't know. It just like we were talking about it. It kind of made me think about it. I was like, oh wait, yeah, there was some things flying around. I don't know how big they were, but
yeah, but definitely an entity of some sort.
Yeah, and then I mean, they see these things everywhere. Like we were talking about a little bit beforehand too. I mean, from 2011 to 2017, there were so many sightings of these things in Chicago, over by right over Lake Michigan and O'Hare Airport, all that kind of stuff. There was no, it's Chicago. There's tragedies every day there. I work in Chicagoland, man. I know how it is, but there's it ain't been seen in a while though.
Man. Yeah, and I got videos too. If you guys if you want, I have pictures and videos. They're mostly, they're just like drawn. They're not like. There's a few that are like AI from like old times and stuff like that to make it look real, but like from the 1800s.
Oh, you have them now, Drew? You can pull them up, man.
Yeah,
don't mind.
While you're pulling those up, Twisted, have you seen a picture of the Mothman statue?
Yeah, actually, yeah. Hold on, that's at that.
Have you seen the dump truck on that thing?
No.
Look while you're sharing the screen, look up Mothman statue butt.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
It's a tradition. If you go, you have to rub the butt of the Mothman statue.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I think it will show the back. I think this had music to it, so I didn't want to play it. What the heck? They got ice cream.
It's the ass of the statue is like way shinier than the rest of the statue.
It's polished.
yeah, it's actually polished.
Shoot, that's not it. No, that's a different one.
They lured the man in from the ship in the Iliad and Odyssey. They had vultures' feet and upper bodies of mermaids, but sang hypnotic songs.
Dang it. Sorry, I'm like trying to remember. Oh, I'll just pull it up.
Hey, COAD. If you're worried about copyright strikes, I probably hit a few on the intro. So.
Oh, you sure?
Yeah. Don't worry about it. We're good, man.
Dang.
If it's not if it gets slow down on YouTube, I got Rumble, so it don't matter.
Okay. Sorry, I'm laughing at all these pictures that I was showing you guys, but I'm not. I'm like over here cracking up. Oh, come on.
I'm over here cracking up because that Fergalicious song is stuck in my head. What you gonna do with all that junk? All that junk inside that junk. Yeah. Yeah.
It is a goal in life.
Yeah. Do you see that thing?
I need to see it in person.
And then look at this one. They put a freaking coin in the crack.
There's no reason for it to be that thick.
Yeah.
You don't skip leg day. How's he not skipping leg day when he's freaking flying everywhere?
Dude,
yeah.
you're gonna need some Blue Chew to get in there though.
Oh man, it's supporting a certain flag. There's the Ukrainian flag. No. Oh my gosh. He's like, why you put that up my butt? That's not where those go. It's an exit. Oh, they put a stamp on him.
Look at that.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah. Oh shit.
Nobody
That's
cares
funny.
about.
Somebody put it on the front. Yeah. He's like, look at this. Oh my gosh. Is he like pro-gay? The Mothman? He's like a lot of gay flags they go with it.
Right now, it looks like he'll support anything for a couple dollars.
Yeah,
really.
$20 is $20, right? I guess.
Christmas is right around the corner, man.
Oh my gosh! Not only that's around the corner, but his cracks are around the corner. Oh.
Oh shit, that's funny, man. That is funny.
Oh my gosh.
I seen somebody made a shirt that says "Mothman stole my catalytic converter."
Oh, yes, that was this. Oh shoot! I thought I was showing it. I'm sorry.
Don states Mothman is trans, I think.
That makes sense. All right, you ready for this one? I'll show you the.
Mothman stole my catalytic converter in Point Pleasant, West Virginia, and he still hasn't gotten it back. So I had to get a new vehicle. And I don't even want to talk about what Bigfoot did.
It's like perfect for this episode.
Yeah.
Here's some other ones. Send lamp pics.
All right, guys. I need your guys' full commitment. I'm gonna get I'm gonna get some giant floodlights. All right, like them little construction light things. We're gonna go out to the mountains of West Virginia, and we're gonna find the Mothman. It ain't gonna be able to resist.
This video.
Sorry.
Oh, let's do it, man. Let's do it.
Some L.A. Marzulli.
Is that who that was?
Yeah.
Is he still alive?
Yeah.
Okay. You're like, he's in the comments. I'm like, oh, I didn't even notice. He looked like Jeff Jarrett for a second. Pro wrestling.
Video is for entertainment purposes only. 2,000 years ago, John the Revelator, the author of the book of Revelation, talked about the pit opening up, and out of this bottomless pit come creatures which mankind has never seen before. Open up your Bibles, start getting into the book of Revelation. Is that just metaphor? Is it just the rantings of a man who's been exiled on the island of Patmos? Or is he seeing into the future? All I can tell you is this. People globally are seeing cryptids, dogmen, Bigfoot, and other things, Mothman-like creatures. We did in our Watchers series, we did a report on the Mothman. In my opinion, it was a fallen angel, an ancient territorial spirit that was released in that area of Point Pleasant, West Virginia. I'll be talking more about the Mothman in just a little while. I am L.A. Marzulli. This video.
Wow, that was my first time seeing him. I've heard of him.
I've never heard of him before.
Yeah, Bennett from Broadcasting Seeds told me about him. I had his name down in my notes, not these ones. I haven't written anything. I've been laughing too hard to write.
Oh, sorry to cut you off, Code.
No,
speaking. I actually read that book. I'm almost about. I think I'm about like. I'm almost done with that book, but I'm reading that book.
Oh, Bennett's.
Yes.
The war you didn't know you were in.
That is freaking phenomenal, man.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, that actually. I was like. Yeah, I felt like, I was like, dude, that's awesome. That book is like, last couple of chapters, I'm almost done. But yeah, I was like reading that. I'm like, that's what's up. That's a good book. Definitely a good book.
Yeah. I need to get back into it. I was halfway. I think I got halfway in like 2 days, or I think I read the first chapter and part of the second, and then I started the second chapter over and got all the way to the sixth. And it's not even a long book. It's just one you could pick up and read multiple times.
Right. Yeah, I wanted to tell you guys that. I don't know if that's what I was like. I was saying, you know what? I'll just mention in my podcast that book is awesome.
That's all. That's good, man. I'm glad you like it.
Yeah.
And then I got a couple more videos. Unless Riley, you got anything you want to show?
Oh, nah, I didn't. I didn't have as much Mothman stuff prepared. I just got it off the dome.
All right. I definitely wanted to listen to you, though. Break down the Chicago one.
I got you. Hey, Don,
Did you know
spry young chicken?
Oh. The Frogman is another weird cryptid. Yeah.
What?
Actually, I think the Frogman Festival might be this week.
I think I have a Frogman thing down here. The Night of the Frog. He
Huh.
will tear you to ribbits. My buddy sent this to me earlier. I was like, that's hilarious. I was like, I gotta save this for later. And then, of course, he mentions the Frogman. So I'm like,
oh,
I think it was right here too.
Frogman Festival's tomorrow.
What? And I think so is the children March for Children.
Oh
like
yeah,
against human trafficking.
That is tomorrow, isn't it?
Have you guys ever heard of Glimmer Man? I never have.
Oh yeah.
No.
You're about to wake us up.
The Glimmer Man. Oh yeah, man, it's so weird. It's like I don't know how to explain it. It's like TV static as a person.
You said Glimmer Man is?
Yeah, from what I've heard.
Sorry, I'll just play some of these without the music because they definitely have music playing behind them. I just thought it's kind of cool for look as we're talking, especially like comic book look.
Yeah. So yeah. Thanks, Drew. I was so this is the thing here because I'm like, okay, I'm going back to the Mothman. How like these couples describe them what the Mothman looked like. And then I'm like, okay, I'm just, because I have, I try to, whatever, make sense of things sometimes. But there's when I was doing some research on it, there were also people saying that it could be either, if it's not Mothman, it could be a sandhill crane or some other birds or owls or something like that. And I'm like, sandhill cranes. I'm like, I have them down here in Florida, and they don't have a 10-foot wingspan. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what a lot of the ones in Chicago get mixed up as. Like there was this lady who it was like right next to her garage. She heard some rustling and stuff, and then this thing just kind of stood up, stared at her, and flew away, kind of deal. And people were like, "Oh, it was just a sandhill crane," and she's like, "Sandhill cranes ain't tall and black,
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so it's because then I also was looking at birds too, and because they're saying that it might be an owl or something, they're just trying to explain it and stuff, and I'm like, well, dude, what's the migration patterns or basically what owl is around that location, you know what I'm saying? And I started, just doing all that stuff, and as far as the eyes, they were saying the eyes were red and stuff like that. So I was like, huh. So, but,
everybody's going to try to make something that, everybody's going to find their way to explain.
Right.
Let's try to explain something. And I mean, I can't, it's annoying, but I can't blame them for it. Not everybody can, open their minds.
Right.
The possibilities that stuff ain't real,
Right. But I was like, I'm like looking at, I'm like, owls don't have the wingspan like that, or even blue herons for that matter, because they were also saying, well, it might be a blue heron, kind of thing. And blue herons don't, their wings don't get up to that size.
As somebody who has smacked an owl, a herring, and other avian creatures with this vehicle, they don't get that big.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now turkeys,
like a condor.
I mean, if you hit a turkey or one flies in front of you while you're driving, you might think it might be a Mothman. Them look pretty big up close when you're going 55.
Yeah. Crazy.
Man. And then Mr. Dawn, I actually live like probably 30 minutes from there, from Cuyahoga Valley National Forest. It's like my neck of the woods.
Well, looks like you got to go look for the Glimmer Man.
I ain't going by myself. You coming?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll get Teddy. I'll make sure he brings his OnlyFans link, and we'll all go. Dude, he has an OnlyFans. I don't know. I never knew that. I looked at his link. I was like, wait a minute. What? He's got an OnlyFans.
He only talked for about 10 minutes on my show a couple weeks ago.
Oh, hold on. When you guys are talking about the Glimmer Man, are you talking about the one with Steven Seagal and what's his name? Keenan Ivory Wayans? I knew when you guys said something, I'm like, I think that was a movie, wasn't it? But I don't know. This is what.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
It was a movie.
Yeah,
but there is a cryptid.
There's a cryptid.
Yeah, it's made of glitter. Wait, you said Glimmer, not Glitter Man. Glitter Man sounds like a specific superhero that would be raging out on the month of June.
It's almost like the Predator.
Okay.
Glimmer Man, the Glimmer Man.
But this has nothing to do with that, right?
Right. No, it doesn't, Jerry. I was just like, just yeah, it was a cool movie. That's when you guys heard like Glimmer Man. I'm like, I never heard of that before, but I'm thinking in my head, I don't realize it might have been a movie, but okay, let's look it up.
Man.
So anyway, all right. So anything else you guys want to? You want to spin the wheel, Drew? Want to spin the wheel?
Oh, man, you trying to get into any conspiracy? Or do you want me to just pick a random cryptid one?
Yeah, just a random one, man, if you don't mind.
Okay. No, that's fine. I'll try to keep it cryptid related. Got nothing but cryptids in here. All right. I'm going to need you to share the video. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I couldn't see my mic moving. I see it now. Okay, cool. Listen to this guy.
About a recent Mothman sighting. If you don't know who Mothman is, you're about to hear. It's literally like a humanoid moth. Now I'm going to play part of it, and then I'm going to expound biblically, because I get asked these questions in this video being sent to me.
Has had a recent Mothman sighting. Actually, 2. Now, these were reported to me that happened within the same general time frame of last week. This first report comes out of Bloomington, Illinois at ISU near Williams Hall. Now, we had a witness who wishes to remain anonymous. They said they were walking late one night near Williams Hall when they seen what appeared to be a man or something standing on one of the buildings. They said when they looked closely, whatever this was appeared to have glowing bright red eyes. And at the time, they thought maybe this was a Halloween prank until whatever this was took off into the sky with large flapping wings and headed east across town.
Now, there have been other different stories and sightings of what people say that they have seen of Mothman. This isn't the only one, but there have been others. Now, U.S. Ghost Adventures says this. On November 12th, 1966, a group of grave diggers hard at work in West Virginia noticed something out of the ordinary. They glanced up from their ditches to see something massive soaring overhead. It was darting from tree to tree. The grave diggers later described this entity as a huge, brown-winged human. They were scared, which says a lot. It goes on to say this was the first reported sighting of the Mothman, an elusive creature. Now, hear me carefully. I'm not saying that this account is true, nor the one I just heard, because I don't know. But what I can tell you is this. Genesis chapter 6 tells us of a hybrid program between fallen angels, sons of God, and human women. They had the Nephilim. Now, of course, the Nephilim were half human and half angelic. They were hybrids, and they took on many different forms. When you take a look in ancient history, it's noted that some of them had voices that were terrifying, that were terrible to the hearing. They were huge. This is not something that you really wanted to mess with unless you had God on your side. You saw what happened with David and Goliath, and that wasn't the only giant. There were many others. So Mothman, I genuinely believe, could be a modern or from an ancient hybrid system, you know, the ancient hybrid program between fallen angels and human women. Jesus did tell us, as in the days of Noah, so it'll be in the days of the coming of the Son of Man. So we can continue to believe an increase of these will happen. Plus, if it's satanic in nature, like direct fallen angel, that means the veil was lifted just enough for them to see it. Because there are times that angels can manifest in the natural. So keep that in mind. Hit follow for more. And if you're watching from YouTube, hit subscribe with the bell icon to be notified when I upload. Now, the deadline is 2 to 3 days away. If you struggle with lust, intrusive thoughts, porn.
Okay, sorry. I didn't know it was going so different direction. But no, I thought that was a pretty good video. Kind of breaking it down. I kind of wish I would have got the other guy's story a little bit more. But have you heard of that one at all?
The story of what? Sure.
The first guy that was talking.
Oh, have I heard his story?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
This guy right here.
Oh, no. Oh yeah.
This guy, I kind of wish it would have went a little bit more into his his story, not just his.
Okay.
I'll have to look into the other guy and pull more up.
There was a similar one in Chicago like that, you know, top of the building.
That's what I was waiting for you to. Did you want to jump into that at all?
That's pretty much all there was to it.
Okay.
They just spotted it. It was just a lot of the Chicago one's just a lot of being on top of buildings, scaring people, seeing it in like a park or something like that, or flying around the airport, all that kind of stuff. I think it has to tie in with the Lake Michigan Triangle and all that kind of stuff, but you know, like we said earlier, man, it follows. It's a harbinger of doom, apparently, and there's always tragic stuff happening, and that stress from Chicago to Gary, you know, and that's where they saw this thing.
Yeah. You want me to do one more video?
Yeah, sure. Yes, sir. One more.
Is this a prophet protecting the city or a harbinger of doom? Do you know the legend of the Mothman of West Virginia? The Mothman is a winged humanoid cryptid with glowing red eyes, first reported in Point Pleasant. The legend began in 1966 when a group of gravediggers noticed something out of the ordinary. They glanced up from their ditches to see something massive soaring overhead, darting from tree to tree. The gravediggers were terrified, later describing this entity as a huge brown-winged human being. Later that year, two couples claimed to have been chased by a large winged figure with red eyes after seeing it near an old TNT plant in Point Pleasant. Over a period of about 13 months, more than 100 sightings were reported in the area, creating widespread fear and fascination. But the legend took on a whole new meaning on December 15, 1967. The Silver Bridge, which connected Point Pleasant with Ohio, was packed with cars that day. Without warning, a single eye bar near the top of the bridge cracked on the Ohio side. The chain snapped, and the bridge fell to pieces, plunging the cars and people into the icy waters of the Ohio River below. Many people reported seeing the Mothman before the bridge collapsed, and many believe the creature was a forewarning of the impending tragedy. It's hotly debated whether the Mothman is good or evil, with some seeing it as a malevolent figure or bad luck, while others view it as a futuristic entity trying to warn people of impending doom, rather than cause it. Some say the Mothman is an extraterrestrial being or a previously undiscovered species of animal. Another idea is that it's a result of a secret military experiment, like a genetically engineered bird or human. Some theories suggest that the Mothman is a supernatural manifestation of human fears, or a trick of the mind, since its appearance is similar to entities seen during sleep paralysis. Whatever the true nature of the creature is, the Point Pleasant community has embraced the lore, turning the Mothman into a cultural icon. An annual Mothman festival is held to celebrate the creature. The town has a Mothman statue, and there's even a dedicated museum. Ultimately, the Mothman remains a creature of mystery, and his true nature, demon or otherwise, is a subject of folklore and speculation. So what do you think? Is the Mothman real or a figment of the imagination? Let us know.
Dang. It's crazy.
It's like the perfect little recap of what we've been talking about.
Yeah. I figured that way it was like, oh, we don't have to read anything.
Yeah. The Mothman.
No.
On the bridge. No, you're good. I'm just joshing you. I'm just joshing, man.
You are Josh. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you're right. Squash, just twisted squash. Yeah.
That's hilarious. Oh my god.
So we're gonna leave off with happy endings. I just pulled a random video. So give me 1 second here. Crew the intro real quick. All right. So we're going with this dude. It's everybody loves little people. So I'm gonna most everybody, but anyway.
Duendes. No, just
Gentlemen, when you are in a public bathroom, and there's no
hell.
Gentlemen, when you are in a public bathroom, stay the fuck away from my urinal. See, the men are laughing because they know what urinal I'm talking about. The women are like, "You have a urinal?" Yes, I do. I have a urinal. And it's required by law. There's always 2 or 3 urinals that are way up here, and there's always one that's way the fuck down there. That's my urinal. You do not use that urinal. That is reserved for me. That is reserved for your 5-year-old son, Zachary. And that is reserved for any man with a 2-foot dick. Okay? That is all. Now, in this airport bathroom, it's all open urinals. Guess which one urinal is being taken up? Mine, all right? And then I just had this moment where I couldn't take it anymore. So I just looked at the dude. I was like, "Excuse me, sir." And he turned around, and this is exactly what he did. No exaggeration. He just turns around and goes, "No fucking way." I'm not going to be nice anymore. I'm not. I see one of you tall fucks, and you are using my urinal. I will go full R. Kelly on your leg, all right? Gentlemen.
That's funny.
Oh my gosh.
That's funny.
That dude's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I try to stay away from the middle urinal, man. You know.
Yeah.
Because you get that tall joker, and you're like, "Yo, what's up?" And I'm like, "No, man. I you got what, a guy pissing here on the right hand side, and or whatever the end of the urinal. I just go straight to the stall instead."
Yeah. I hate the troughs that they have at like sporting events. You're like, "What the heck? Why are you standing so close to me?"
Yeah.
Like, touch my arm. Get off of me. No. We always have a guy at work that like puts his arm on the divider and like leans on it, and you're like, "Dude," and he picks the middle one every time, so you're stuck with his elbow right by your face.
You just gotta kiss. You gotta kiss it sometime and it'll stop. Just
lick it.
Hey, no, the worst thing is those dudes that drop their drawers down to their ankles at the urinal.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's really weird.
They're walking in, you see some bare ass, and I'm like, "Damn, dude, are you 4? You got a Cheerio in there too?"
Oh no! It's for when you if your pee turns to a poo and you have to hurry up and turn around and start pooping in it. Don't poop in urinals.
Sometimes you gotta stand in that. I like to mess with people sometimes, so I'll assert my dominance and I'll just confidently walk to that middle urinal, and I'll try to piss as loud as possible.
Start pushing and a fork comes out. You're like, "Oh, my bad." That always happens to me. I'm like, "Oh, dang it!" Now I gotta shuffle over to the stall so I don't poop myself. My wiener. Nah.
So, guys, remember, like, share, and subscribe. And let me get it out. Matter of fact, do you guys want to throw out your handles so everybody can know where to find you?
Sure. You can anywhere you can type in Midwest Mythos. That's where you can find me. I'm on Instagram, all podcast platforms, and on the YouTube.
Yeah. Nice. Do you have any merch?
Nope.
No merch.
You will soon.
One day. I might work on it this week. I got the people to make it, but just ain't made it yet.
Go ahead and give this guy a follow, guys. Go ahead and give him a follow. Let's go. Let's go. Let's give him a follow.
Ring that bell notification.
Yeah. And matter of fact, when do you pop out shows? Like, is it like every Tuesday or Thursday or Friday or?
Yeah, every Tuesday they drop at 2 a.m. Central Standard Time. And then Tuesday nights, I do a premiere of the episodes where you can come hang out in the chat on YouTube. And usually I've been pushing them later, so it's like 8 Central Time because I somehow got sucked into working 12-hour shift days, so I don't get home till 7. So,
dang. You don't record at 2 a.m. That's just when you drop the episode?
Yeah, that's just when I drop.
Oh my. Yeah. He works from 2 to 2. He's like, oh, I guess I'll push this one out. Oh man.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Yeah. And then you can find me everywhere podcasts are watched and listened to. SpeakinCoad Podcast. SpeakinCoad, SpeakinCoad, one word.
Yep. SpeakinCoad Podcast. Every time, dude, and I'm sorry I messed it up last time, Drew. I was like, I just met with the G, and I'm like, are you? And then I was like, oh, really, bro. Anyway, so yeah, guys, go follow these guys, man. They're good people. They are good people. So I actually I didn't hear about you Midwest until Drew messaged me and said, hey Josh, you gotta I'm like, oh, bet. I wanted to talk about some cryptid stuff anyway, so I'm like, that's what's up. It just happened like that. I'm like, wow, okay.
Yeah, both of you guys, it's like I've had both of you on my show, and it's like I had the best time ever with you guys. So it's like I was like, what better way to have another good show than to introduce two guys that we already had a good show together. I was like, they'll love each other. And then do you know what was the name of their podcast? Countercall Podcast? Riley?
No.
Okay. Oh, it was with Chucky Danger and Outlaw and Dick. And there was like a girl that was a part of their show too. I think they've all kind of like dispersed and started their own thing. Outlaw's in our group chat. He goes by Outlaw. But he just started a new podcast. Like he started his own called Blueprint Conspiracies or Conspiracy Blueprint. And he's really good for cryptids too. He's out of Utah.
Oh,
but
smart.
yeah, like I'll link you guys up, or maybe I'll have all 4 of you guys or all 3 of you guys on my show, and you guys could all just drop all the knowledge.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I'm always for looking to matter of fact to meet new people anyway. I get it. I'm an introvert.
You got to freaking meet Drewski. You got to meet Doc Brown. I might as well just add him to the group chat.
Yeah, I'm just I mean, my extrovert is actually, it comes out when I'm on this podcast, but other than that, I'm like
Same here.
Yeah. That's what this is for.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, which is weird because people were like, no, you're not. I'm like, yeah, yes, I am. Actually, I'm, leave me the fuck alone.
I may seem extroverted, but deep down inside, I just want to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
No doubt.
That's why I have blogs.
Yeah. Sorry, Drew.
I said I think I left them outside. I was just kidding. I brought him back in. So that way the Mothman wouldn't get him.
There you go. Or Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Mr. Harry. There you go.
Yeah.
So, just like and share, guys on Rumble. This is my new channel. So, and YouTube, I just swapped the names because I'll tell you guys backstage the story. But anyway, go ahead. Click that QR code that's in the corner there. StreamYard added this, so I just wanted to that'll take you to my link tree, and I'll take you to all my socials. So it's connected. But guys, I really appreciate you being a part of this show. This first episode of Rebel Podcast. Hopefully, won't be the last.
The first one?
Yes, sir. The first one.
I feel thank you.
And you chose my slow-mo self? I feel honored.
What are you talking about, Willis? No, I'm slow-mo too. Yeah. We're both slow. There. Yeah, we're both slow. There you go.
It was meant to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was, man. It was. I really appreciate you guys, though. Really, real talk.
Yeah, thank you, Josh.
No, thank you. Yeah. And Mr. Who is this? Conspiracy Chaos? Boom.
Yeah, boom goes the dynamite. That's RGB.
Cool. That's dope. Congrats, man. Nice. All right. Cool. Well, thanks for joining in, guys. And you commenters, thank you for blowing up the chat. This the most fun I actually had in a while. I haven't had much fun in a while. And much more activity. Yeah, that's awesome. Never had this much activity before.
Oh, great.
Yeah. Huh? Yeah. So anyway, all right, guys. Thank you for watching. Remember, hit the like, share, comment, subscribe all through all our 3 channels. And yeah, just leave us a comment. Come on. This show wasn't that bad. It wasn't bad. It wasn't that bad. So don't just come on, guys. Come on. Thank you. Thanks for watching. All right. Later.